Welcome back to another video. I'm your trader Sam, and in this update we're going to talk about, should we be flipping bearish for Bitcoin right now? Are we going to expect much lower prices to come? Or is this just a simple correction and we can expect some further upside? But before I do that, guys, please remember I am not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video is for educational purposes. And you know what time it is. Support the growth. Like and subscribe, guys. It's really going to help us build this channel together so we can continue bringing out this kind of content. So let's get straight into it. In the last update, guys, we were consolidating up here around 27,000. I was very vocal about price potentially coming up and testing this sloping trend line. But if you remember, and you were watching these updates, I was talking about how the ES had broken this support trend line and was back testing it at the point of control. And I spoke about the importance of breaking back above this point of control. And if we are rejected within this zone, that we are likely to get a move to the downside, testing 4,434. And I did say if we lose that zone, it's going to have a big knock-on effect for Bitcoin and the rest of the markets. And that is what's happened. So what can we expect now for the ES? So I just want to show you the significance of this level at 4,327, where I have it labeled as the bearish trend last lower high. So we can see from January 22, the start of the bearish trend that we were in for the ES, right? So starting in January 22, all the way until October, we had this massive downtrend. Now the last lower high from that bearish trend was at 4,327. So it is a significant level. Price eventually broke through that level with a lot of conviction and never quite back tested that exact level. It pushed on further. Then back in August, it came close to testing that level, but never actually came down to hit it. Now, what we could be seeing here is actually where price is going to come down and test that level to see what kind of buying pressure we have there, to see the kind of interest within that zone. Now, if we do break beneath that level and gain acceptance beneath it, then we can expect to see much lower levels, especially for Bitcoin. And that would mean definitely losing 25K, probably testing 19K, and maybe even going lower. Now, I don't expect that to happen. What I think is more likely to happen is that this level will be held. However, predictions do not matter. What matters is we want to have these levels marked on the charts, and we want to see the reaction when price gets there so we can make an informed decision at the time. So if price does get down there and Bitcoin happens to be at support at the same time and the ES is showing strength, well, then we could probably see some sort of strength for Bitcoin as well. So having these levels marked out with alert set is definitely wise. Back to Bitcoin now. So I think the next level of interest for me is this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level from this low to this high over here. And after that would be this 618 zone where we do have a weekly and an MPOC level as well as a daily level coming in at roughly 25,820. So these are the two major levels that I'm looking at. Obviously, we do have the point of control as well, but there is no confluence there for the moment. So I am looking at these two levels that I have marked out. In terms of shorts, if we were to come back up here and test these highs, failing to break above, and you can see that high there is at the value area high and the 618 region. So if price were to come up here and fail to break above, we could be looking to getting into shorts there as well. Also, if price were to come up here to within this 618 region, we would want to be checking the reaction there as well for a potential short. Because this drop right over here failed to come down and break that low at 23,632, and because we had such a big recovery after that initial drop, this does show me that there is potential here for this bullish bump and run pattern to play out. There is a good chance though that we do get this deeper correction to the 618, which is a common place for price to go to for Bitcoin and other assets. If you have been stuck on lower time frames, it's really important on a daily basis just to zoom out and have a look at the overall picture, because it doesn't look as bearish as you might think, because it's clear to see that after this pump we have had from 24,967, we did need to get that slight correction before going on further. So it's not doom and gloom yet. We are still above resistance on the ES as well. So as long as 4,327 holds, in my opinion, then I will be expecting to see some more upside for Bitcoin at some point, right? I'm not just saying that on lower time frames we're going to go up from here, because you have to put this into perspective. Of course, we could get this deeper correction here. However, overall, I do think we will at some point come and test this sloping trend line and potentially break out of it. If you are enjoying these updates, guys, I do give more in-depth updates in the Legends Discord community. Also, if you're looking for a very good exchange to do your trading on, I personally use Bybit. Most traders I know use Bybit. It is the best out there in my opinion. It has very low fees. It's really easy to use. There's great support on there, and there's lots of altcoin pairings as well. Also, you can get up to $30,000 worth in bonuses by using this link right here. So that is it for this quick Bitcoin update, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao.